Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name's Landon, and here we play Jank. And today I am playing Chuck. It revolves around the Garbodor with a single energy, does 50 for each tool card you discard from your hand. Mix that with Snorlax and Leftovers, and you can consistently be doing 200 damage a turn with a single prize, single energy Pokemon, which is pretty darn nice in my opinion. So let's go ahead and get this game started, right? Yep, we will choose Tails because Tails never fails. What'd I say? What did I say? Do you want to go first? Yes, because we are playing a stage 1 deck, we want the first evolution. Most of the time you do just want to go first too. Like, very rarely do you not want to go first. Done. Fluffy Guard. I can Nest Ball for a Trubbish, which will be helpful. I can Tool Box to get some cards out of the deck, so I'm more likely to draw into something actually helpful. And, yeah, that's about my plan right now. We'll see what we top deck, though. Snorlax. Snorlax is a pretty good top deck, if I do say so. We'll throw down Trubbish. We'll throw down a Darkness Energy onto Trubbish. We will do a quick toolbox to get tools, which we get no tools. So, okay. Do I play down the Snorlax? It's a good gusting target if they need to buy some time. But if they need to buy some time, that's really good for us and really bad for them. So I'm going to say, yeah, we'll just end our turn like that, and we'll see what happens. Next turn, we can easily attach an energy to the Swablu and retreat, but we really need a game plan going on here, and sadly, we don't have that yet. We need some sort of supporter to get us out of our sticky situation, most likely. Or most wanted would be a Bruno right now, not a Brandon, because I don't think we could get that Super Rod out of our hand. They attach a Metal Energy to Gimmighoul. They got Gimmighoul on the bench. They've got Ralts. I'm fully expecting a Gholdengo deck, which is interesting. I haven't played against one yet, so yeah, and excited to see what they might have. And of course, we get a Brandon. So, man, I guess all I'm going to do is Fluffy Guard. I could throw Leftovers on Swablu as well. Fine. We're going to do that, and we're going to Fluffy Guard here. We'll take 20 less damage. We'll heal up a little bit. So their continuous coin toss will do 20 less. So they need 2 heads in order to deal any damage to us. We've got the Leftovers, so they need 3 heads to have any leftover damage. And they need 4 heads in order to knock us out, right? If my math is correct. It might not be. And that's if, yeah, so they play down Professor's Research, and they discard quite a bit, including a Basic Energy, which they could have attached, which is strange. Isn't Gholdengo's EX attack, Gholdengo EX's attack, 2 energy? And if it is, why not attach that one, right? That seems a little odd to me. They also discard a Clara and a Superior Energy Retrieval, so that could mean that they just won't have the recovery in the late game that they so desperately want. And here they are still discarding a lot of energy, trying to dig through the deck, which, I mean, Radiant Greninja, you have to, but then Clara, they have the option to discard energy or another card, so it's interesting that they're going for so much energy discard, and they're attaching to the bench, which means we basically have one more turn. So if they do knock out Swablu, that'll turn on Super Rod, we'll be able to play that, and then the top deck, hopefully we can play, and then play down Brandon. If not, though, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6! Wow, they knock out Swablu. Not that big of a deal, as we will just Super Rod it back into the deck, and that turns on Brandon for us. We'll throw Trubbish into the active here. It is weak to Dark, so that is good to know. Oof. Ultra Ball. Let's see, I could... Yeah, that's going to be the play here. I'm going to recover Leftovers. We're going to Ultra Ball away the Super Rod and the Leftovers so we can Brandon. Yeah, so we will do that. We will grab Garbodor. I really do want to grab a Snorlax instead, but I feel like Garbodor is just the correct choice, because then we can attack. As long as we get a tool card, we can attack, and if we get a tool card and attack, we can, yeah, we get leftovers. Oh, and we get a Trubbish and a Snorlax. What? That is awesome. We can recover the other leftovers here. Not that we need to. We are hitting weakness, so we can just chuck. We will do, we'll just discard one. That'll leave the, yeah. Knock out the Gholdengo. Here we go. We'll grab a prize. We are now tied on prizes with them. It is important to realize that we are tied on prizes. They did knock out that Swablu. So later on in the exchange, we need to keep that in mind. We also need to get our Swablu and friends in Galar. What? Why? What? Okay. Confusing, but hey, it gets you what you need. I guess with Gholdengo just drawing you cards. Oh, it's a single energy attack. I did not realize that. Discard any number of basic energy cards from your hand. Oh, okay, so they should have a lot of energy recovery. They need 3 energy in hand in order to knock out Garbodor. With a 10 card hand, I don't think that that's going to be too difficult, right? They're discarding something, an Indeedee, to draw 2 more cards. All right. Concealed cards, so clearly they're not worried about energy at this point. They've got the energy they need to get this knockout on Garbodor. They're looking for something else to do, or they're just looking to set up better next turn. It's unlikely for us to be able to knock out Gholdengo, but you know what? We'll see. We need... My brain went blank. Six tools. And that is going to be difficult. That's not going to be easy. So, yeah, that's ouch. Hopefully Chuck can pull this through, though. Let's see. We do get a Brandon. Okay. Okay, so I can Ultra Ball. That will discard a Spirit Mask. Or I can attach the Spirit Mask, recover a leftovers, discard the 2 leftovers with Ultra Ball, then play Brandon, then recover 2 leftovers. I like that. I like that. It's a little weird, but I like it. We're going to go ahead and do that. Now, the difficult choice for me is, do I grab a basic so Brandon draws me 1 extra card, or do I just go for the Garbodor? I think I'm going to go for a basic. I'm feeling a little risky. How about you? We'll play down Swablu. We'll play down Brandon, draw 6 cards. No, we risked it for the biscuit, and we didn't get it. Ouch. 1, 2, done. And I do want to get Trubbish out of the active at this point, so I think I'm just gonna Jet Energy a Snorlax into the active. Play down Toolbox. We'll grab Patrol Cap. Okay. And then I will just end turn. Okay, so they need to discard 3 energy in order to KO Snorlax. And clearly they've got a lot of energy recovery, right? Energy retrieval, superior energy retrieval, and Claw is all seen in the deck. And Super Rod. Holy cow, do they have a lot of recovery. They've also got plenty of free draw with Gholdengo, so it's all working out fairly well for them. Really, it's just, can we get this figured out before they do? We can gust up this Curlia, and that might be able to get us a little bit of time, because that has a 2 energy retreat, and that might help us. What does Rorik do? Draw 2, put basic energy card from your discard pile into your hand. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yep, they've used all their draw now. They've played their supporter. Wait. Oh, they discarded Rorik. Okay. Friends in Galar. Yep. Go ahead and recover a little bit. They are down to 11 cards in hand, which is interesting. You know, like... Yeah, make it rain. Okay. We get it. How many? 3. Yes. That is exactly the number you needed. And that is the exact number that you got. So we'll throw Trubbish into the active. We'll play down the Altaria. We can play the boss's orders. There's the Altaria. Boss's orders up the Curlia. We will use Tempting Tune. We'll put a supporter on top of the deck. What supporter is it going to be? It's got to be Bruno, right? I know that's not great for us, but it's better than nothing. And we just end our turn. So, do they have a way to get out of the active is the big question. They probably do with 18 cards in hand, but they're just manually attaching, which is going to be great for us. It's going to buy us a little bit of time. So next turn they can attach and retreat. Energy Recycler, they're going to refill their deck here, which is going to be nice for them as well. They're up to 15. Goldengos can draw them 1 card each and go down to 13. And Earthen Vessel to get even more energy out of the disc or out of the deck as well. Yeah, lots of good stuff going on for Goldengo. Goldengo definitely seems like a fun deck. Radiant Greninja, discard an energy, draw 2. Don't know what they're looking for because they just energy recycled, so they put a ton of energy back into the deck. They've got a Tulip now. They're going to recover even more energy. Yeah, it looked like just 4 energy. Maybe they grabbed Goldengo. No, or Gimme Gold. No, they did not. But another Gimme Gold does hit the field. So, what can we do? We're going to Bruno, obviously, which will sadly ruin our hand, but it's better than nothing, right? So, it's going to take us a little bit of time to get back on track here. And then on top of that, we got to figure out how to catch up, right? Because they're going to knock us out, go down to 2 prizes. We knock them out. Let's say we get that 6 tool cards in hand, and we knock out a Goldengo EX. It's 2 prizes, right? Like, things just are not adding up to us to be in our favor currently. We got Garbodor. We did not get freaking energy. What the heck? All right, Skwovet. Nestash. We get another Garbodor. Tempting Tune. We gotta go Bruno. End turn. Yeah, this is just a rough match for us, sadly. This little heater's trying its best. This is a quieter heater, but I don't like it as much. It doesn't have tip over protection, so I can't like turn it on and then leave it in here like I could with the other heater to warm it up before I come out here. And yeah, that's just annoying. Yep. Right now, I think my greatest hope is that they deck themselves out somehow. And that's really it. That's it. That's the hope. They've got 1 card left. Go ahead and draw with one of your bench Goldengos because you want to do that, right? You want to do that. You got 25 cards in hand. That's got to be so hard to manage. Yeah, you're concealing cards. Got it. And if you don't have an Energy Recycler, some way to shuffle back into the deck. There you go. Energy Recycler. That's how they're not going to deck themselves out. 3 cards. They only put 3. Yeah, that's all the energy they had. You got 2 draws with Goldengo. No, you'll just attack. Okay. Okay. 3 cards will keep you from decking out. I guess the big question is, will it keep you alive? Right? Opponents selecting cards from their hand. Right, Spirit Mask. Haha. Nice. We'll throw Altaria up into the active. We'll play down Bruno. Okay, Nest Ball, and that will grab us our final Trubbish. Sad. I'll throw down a Snorlax. Town Store. Town Store will grab Spirit Mask onto the Skwovet. Tempting Tune. Put Bruno. And then retreat to Skwovet and end turn. Yes. And I think that's what we have to do. They gotta discard 2 for Skwovet. Maybe that will lead to something good for us, right? Yeah, they're just attacking. They gotta discard 2 energy, which they do. Then they have to discard 1 more card because of Spirit Mask. Curlia. Okay, okay. Now, somehow we have to make sure they don't take any more prizes, which I don't think is possible. Yeah, they've got Metal Energy in hand, clearly. Garbodor. We're going to play Bruno. That gets us a Darkness Energy. I can play that down. I can Super Rod some stuff back in, like a Skwovet, a Swab. Nope, nope, nope. Well, I mean, it's not like anything's gonna really help. But yeah, we'll do. No, we gotta do that. It just doesn't feel right, you know. And then Town Store, and look at that. We only get 4 tools. 4 tools, and that's only gonna do 200 damage. Not even KO a Gholdengo EX. Ouch. This one hurts. We could not get Garbodor set up early enough. We were really struggling. That opening hand just was not in our favor. And sometimes that happens with Pokemon, right? Sometimes you just have a bad opening hand. Maybe I could have focused on trying to do something else a little bit sooner, and that would have made things a little different. Maybe getting Altaria out sooner would have been beneficial. Sadly, I just don't know what exactly I could have done to improve the situation better than where we had it. And sometimes that's just the case, that we play with random generators being a shuffled deck of cards. And sometimes that shuffle just does not go in your favor. And today, sadly, Chuck is not as good as Gholdengo EX. So congratulations to my opponent, putting up such a great match, showing how Gholdengo EX truly can be a powerhouse. The difference between discarding Pokemon tool cards versus discarding energy. It seems like discarding energy offers you a few more options in the Radiant Greninja. Mostly in the Radiant Greninja and in the Gholdengo EX ability. Even that single prize with Garbodor could not outspeed the double prize of Gholdengo EX. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was still enjoyable, although I was pretty disappointed with how I performed, how the deck performed. You know, please go ahead, like this video, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future videos. And be sure to check out the Discord, where we've got some fantastic deck builders. We're constantly talking Jank cards. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. And of course, until next time, keep playing Jank.